Alright. Alright, a few things that I want to put in perspective real quick. One of the main things that I want to say, and I don't think nobody's saying this, but I think that I want to say it. I have a very large, diverse following. And sometimes it's very hard for me to say things because I don't want to offend either side of my following. And I've learned that over the many years that you can say certain things that will offend people. Even if it is right or even if it is true, it will still offend people. And one of the main reasons why certain things offend people is single-handedly based off the fact that a lot of people don't like to acknowledge the truth, because if they acknowledge the truth, then their existence is in question. So, what I do want to say is, there's a few things that I don't really care about. I don't really care about martial law. I don't really care about the coronavirus. I don't really care about none of these things that are amongst the world right now. I don't really care about things shutting down. I don't really care about none of these things. What I care about at this point in time, hey, no, don't get this pencil, homie. No pencils for you. What I do care about at this point in time is an answer. And an answer is bigger than everything that's happening. And the answer is, you can never fix something until you understand how it started. Now, there's a few things that I want to put in the world, and I really want to tell y'all this. All diseases are man-made. Everything is made in the lab. All this is made in the lab. So, when you look at it from an overall perspective, this is bioengineered chemical warfare. And one of the reasons why I say that is I get it now. Us as black people, especially black people, we have been so at a low vibration for so many years. The last time we had a big uprise, like the 80s hippie era or whatever, we've been at a low vibration. We've been low vibrating for many years. And I feel within the past 4 years, we have got to a point to where black people were really and are really starting to wake up. Yes, I'm going to make this a black thing. We have got to a point to where black people are really waking up. We have been vibrating at a high level lately. Black people are not eating the bullshit, taking their kids out of school, leaving religions, leaving all. Like, we're at a point to where black people are really starting to grasp the concept of what they have done to our minds. We are at a point, and coming into 2019 and coming into 2020, black people minds were at a point to where we just had enough of society. We had enough of everything. We had enough of all the bullshit. We had enough of school. School has been fucking over us for years. We had enough of work. We had enough of jobs. We had enough of the economy. We had enough of the lies that's been told. We just was at a point to where we had enough of church. We had enough of all the religion. We was at the point to where it was like, hey, black people, my nigga, it's on us. We've been at that point for the past 2 years. You got all these black people going vegan. You got all these black people going back to no more eating the poisons, the program. You got all these black people really, really at a state to where we no longer going to be dependent on a system that was designed to destroy us. These higher up people know that. Y'all don't think they know that? These higher people said, oh, they done had some super deep meeting somewhere in the back of their little, all that extra shit. They done had some super deep meeting and said, hey, you know, niggas really starting to wake up. We might have to do something about this on the large scale. Look, I tell y'all this. A lot of people ask me what books do I read. A lot of people ask me what do I study, and I can only give y'all the surface level shit because a lot of y'all haven't been able to walk the miles that I've walked. Y'all haven't been able to sit in the areas I've sat in because I've done this shit throughout personal experiences. I've walked mountains. I've sat in fucking woods by myself with no food. I've fasted for fucking weeks. I pushed myself to the brink of life before in order to tap in certain mentalities. So certain things that I know or certain things that I feel, regular people can't do it because they haven't pressed themselves to that level of understanding. Like, it's not even schizophrenia, it's some other shit, right? So when you start to push yourself to those levels of human, you start to understand life completely different. You get visions, you see things, you start to understand how dreams work. Dreams are not fake, dreams are real. You start to understand how dream work. You start to understand parallel universe. You start to understand multi-level subconsciousness. You start to understand all type of shit. So when I tell y'all, like, when I study and I tell y'all that I'm studying, I don't really book study. I just sit there and think, and my mind will calculate possibilities. Some may be wrong, some may be right, but it'll calculate possibilities. I don't have to read books. I don't have to do a lot of that stuff. I just can understand it. I don't have all the facts, right? But sometimes even the facts is wrong. I noticed that a lot of people who understand life, they'll go to the books. Oh, but the book said, or the fact. Who wrote the book? The book is written in English. English itself is a trap. I'm one of the few people that understand that. The words that you even read in the facts in is also part of the trap. So I understand that. So sometimes I don't study from the book perspective. Sometimes I just go, okay, all right, that makes sense. It's kind of like going back to your primal, right? It's kind of like going back to a primal way of life, right? Before we even had like these like English systems, even with birds, animals, dogs, like they communicate in low frequencies or higher frequencies or different pitch. Like it's different ways to communicate. I think when you start going back to that mindset, it's very easy to understand things. It's very easy to understand like how the world works, like how we align with the moon. When the moon is at a certain level, like for example, like when I was younger, I didn't really believe in like the whole moon theory until I started looking at it. Whenever there's a full moon, people get aggressive and violent. All type of accidents happen. This shit happen when the moon is full. So we're tapped into all type of shit, different ways that like all type of different energy sources, all type of whatever. So when I sit here and I really think about all of this shit, listen to me. I think about all of this shit. And I think about a lot of things that I don't want to say online because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. And I'm tapped into the world so much that I can feel when people's feelings are hurt. So I don't want to hurt people's feelings. And I don't like people DMing me feeling some type of way because I try to speak for everybody from every aspect in order to keep a universal level of positivity all in one whole, so people do not feel segregated in no way or form. So I'ma just go out on the flat bush and say Say it. Before y'all came, we never had none of these problems.
The letter U horse needs to jump over the one with the letter U on it. No, that's not the letter U. Quick, kids, show our horse.
There is a virus. There is one virus that's here and it's always been here. There is a virus. Fuck the coronavirus. Fuck all that. There is a virus that's here and it has attacked every fucking place of the planet. We all know this. There is a virus. That virus has attacked every fucking native place on the planet. We know that. Everybody know this ain't no secret. Everybody know what the real virus is, bro. We all know that. Come on, niggas. Hey, niggas, I ain't even got to say this shit loud. Niggas know what's up. You know what the real virus is. And the virus been attacking us for years, for hundreds of years. It's attacked. We know that, my G. We know what the real virus is. This shit has attacked us for years, bro. But it's not even just attacking us. It's attacking everything. The land, the food, the species, the everything, our minds. Everything is attacking everything. Niggas know this, bro. You know what the fuck the real virus is? It ain't no. My nigga, we been under attack. We've been under attack for hundreds of thousands of years. We've been under attack and gonna forever be under attack. So, what I can say is how we gonna survive this attack is unity. So one of the epic things they're saying is don't be in groups. They're telling everybody not to be in groups, right? No. We ain't never not supposed to be in groups. Don't let them fool you or telling you not supposed to be in groups, man. Get with your family, your close homies, your day ones, your mamas, your cousins. Call your brothers and sisters, and all of y'all need to be in one spot. No, look, I'm going to tell y'all how to fix this shit and how to survive this shit. Look, call your brothers, call your mamas, call your aunties, call your cousins, call everybody you really fuck with. And y'all need to get in groups, because only way to ever really survive in times like this, you got to go back to tribal ways of living. Everybody got to put in the pot. Nobody is going to beat this level by themselves. Y'all never watched the movie Hunger Games. Y'all never watched any of these movies. Nobody going to beat this level. Because we're at a level. This is an epic game that we're playing. And we're at a level. Nobody's going to beat this level by themselves. Nobody. You don't have enough. You don't have enough materials to beat a sweep. Now look. Also, to all the females in here. You got about 2 weeks to work out. Listen to me. This goes to all the females in here. You got about 2 weeks to work out. I'm talking about heavy workout, like push-ups, pull-ups, and all that pretty shit out the window. You got about 2 weeks to work out, because shit is going to be real. And if you can't do a pull-up, if you can't carry your own weight, you're going to be doomed. Now, I'm telling y'all this. And it's the same thing I told my girlfriend and my wife and my side bitch. Only thing I care about is my children. You can't carry your own weight, you doomed. I don't. Remember the movie at the Titanic, at the end of the Titanic, when the lady was on the raft? Oh God, she would have been in the water. What are you talking about? I'm not about to sit in no cold water for you. You crazy. Oh God, you crazy. You can't swim, you not athletic, that's on you. No, it's real shit. You know, I've learned throughout this past couple of years, the feminist movement wanted to be treated equal. Okay, bitch, you better work the fuck out. On God, you want to be treated equal? Okay, when it's time to survive, you gonna be treated equal. I ain't putting no women before me. I ain't putting no old people before me. You know what bothered me? I've been seeing posts saying we should respect the older. Man, bitch, you old ass niggas lived your whole life already. Bitch, move. On God, I don't give a fuck about no old nigga. Bitch, I'm 40. I'm not 40. I'm 35. Bitch, you old. You 70. You lived the whole full life already. Get your bitch ass out the way. Give me my tissue. No, just keeping it real. I'm tired of niggas saying we need to respect the old people. On God, you 78, 9 years old. You lived the whole life already. Get out the way. On God, I got a couple of more years to survive. Now look, going back to the ladies, all that pretty shit, all that Instagram pretty shit y'all been doing for the past couple of months, you better be in shape. Because if shit hit the fan, you gonna have to carry your own weight. Listen to me, I'm getting back serious. Shit hit the fan, you gonna have to carry your own weight. Don't be y'all bitches been watching these superhero movies too long to when you see the building crumbling and you stand in front of the building screaming, hoping somebody gonna oh God, bitch, you gonna be dead, cause ain't no Supermans. And I hate when the man should protect. Bitch, fuck you. If you can't carry your own weight, on God, you're doomed. I'm grabbing the kid. Look at it. You see this? I'm grabbing my kid and my other son, and we out of here. I don't care about you, a grown-ass woman. You better find a way to pull yourself on the bridge on set. I'm not pulling nothing up. If you ain't strong, you're going to panic. All of that pretty shit out the window. You bitches better get in your Wakanda bag. You got 2 weeks. You taking this as a joke. Oh God, you got 2 weeks to get in your Wakanda bag. You don't get in your Wakanda bag, it's gonna get ugly. Also, what's up, big dog? What's up? Come here. What's up? Say, what's up? No, look. Another thing is, I've learned and I've studied some shit inside of my mind. And this is a theory, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's true. It's a theory. And all theories are theories. So, I've studied some shit in my mind. I want to put this in there. I've learned that over so many years, black people get ripe. And I don't know if we get ripe. And we get mentally ripe and physically ripe. We get to a state to where we're ripe. And every so many years, a epic form of restart happens when we're ripe. What's up, big dog? You want a color? You want a color? Huh? Here. Here, sit down. Here, color. Here, get your color. Right? So every so many years, like, we get to a point to where we ripe. And I realized something. We have to get to a state to where it's easy to be picked. And we most definitely are about to be picked. Now, for those who understand what that means, you know what's up. Look, once again, I'm going to tell y'all this. I don't give a fuck about martial law. I am a black man with a face tattoo in America. We been getting demolished for the last who knows when. Bitch, I get pulled over by the police twice a month. What do you mean? Martial law. Only white people should be afraid of martial law. Black people been getting demolished for who knows when. Bitch, 60s, 70s, sprayed with fire hose, bit by police. What are you talking about? Nobody care about the martial law. That's a normal day in the life for a hood, nigga. Nobody care about the fucking martial law. No food, beat by police, low income housing. Oh, you talking about concentration camps. Bitch, you ever been in the projects? That's a normal life for a hood, nigga. Fuck you mean? Hey, project niggas gonna get to the concentration camps and be like, damn, this a mansion. Oh God, the project niggas gonna get to the concentration camp talking about this cold. Man, on God, man, they got food and shit. Man, we moved, we upgraded. But Pete, this what I'm really thinking though. This was really been on my mind though. See this shit right here? This nigga was about to expose the whole world. Y'all know that nigga. He a familiar actor nigga. I've been watching him since I was a kid. He was about to expose the whole world. All the Pizzagate shit, all the organ harvesting, all that. He was about to expose everything. They said, yeah, you think you finna tell the secrets? On God, we gonna shut the whole world down, bitch. You ain't telling nothing. Oh God, he was about to snitch on the whole planet. They shut the whole world down. You know, his shit was just supposed to drop like a couple of days ago. On God, they shut the whole way. Said, yo, you think you about to tell all the secrets of the alien technology and all the children eating and all the shit we do? Yeah, alright. They hit him with the blue face. Yeah, alright. You thought you was gonna tell the world. Man, bitch, yeah, we gonna tell a girl. You was selling girls. Yeah, alright. Oh God, I got him up out of here. Yo. So look. At the end of the day, hey, get your butt off the table. At the end of the day, it's a lot that's happening behind the scenes. And I'm going to say this. The only way to survive the coronavirus is don't worry about the virus, because the virus ain't even the look, man, old people dying and weirdo niggas is dying from the coronavirus. This is simple common cold. Ain't no real niggas dying from this shit. Look. Oh God, it's simple. The cure is simple. Get over it. Stuffy nose, little cough, little dry throat, little sore throat. Hey, get over it. Niggas ain't dying from the coronavirus. That ain't what you need to know. Rule number 1, don't go to no doctor. We all know hospitals are run by Roman Catholics, and Roman Catholics are the most evilest reptiles on the fucking planet. So you don't need to go to no doctor. They gonna poison you with some shit. Get your bitch ass up out of here. You don't need to go to no doctor. If you got any old Hispanic or older Mexican lady in your neighborhood, go to their house. Oh God, don't go to no doctor. If you got any old black lady or older Hispanic lady in the neighborhood that know all the old school shit, go to them. On God, get you some soup. On God, they gonna whip up one of them old black soups. You know, one of them things. Man, on God, go to your people's house. Go to your mama house or go to somebody's house that got the shits and get treated there, man. Don't go to no bunk ass hospital. You gonna be dead in a heartbeat. All right. Another thing is, You don't need to worry about the virus. Fuck the virus. This is a common cold. They just put another name on it. CVC 19. You know, black people and lower class people, when they see numbers and letters that look like some Resident Evil type shit, they panic. Man, it's a common cold. On God, typical common cold. Ain't nothing CVC 19's X599. You know, that just made it feel even more crazier. Oh God, man, it's a regular common cold. Man, don't worry about the code. The code ain't the problem. The problem is the code that they all running by. All the business niggas, all the companies, all the shit. They got a real plan. They about to do some fucking over us. So look, don't worry about the virus, man. Worry about the humans. The humans in general is the problem. We've been seeing army tanks on trains. We've been seeing all type of shit happening long before this, all year. Army tanks on it. Man, they about to do some shit. So it's about to be an epic war on society. And the only way you gonna survive any of this is not giving a fuck. Listen to me. The mask can't save you. The mask is a fluke. The mask is a fluke. All this like trying to like survive thing is a fluke. You ain't gonna, none of that can't save you. None of that can't, the masses, all that shit ain't gonna save you. What's gonna save you is not giving a fuck. On God, not giving a fuck about none of this shit. That's what's gonna save you. The mask ain't gonna save you. Protected toilet paper, tissue, none of that shit gonna save you. Not giving a flying fuck is what's gonna save you. Not panicking, not fucking overreacting, not doing none of that is what's gonna save you. All that other shit is for the birds. The more and more you panic, you know what's gonna happen when you panic? You gonna sit in your house by yourself, and that's what they want. They want you to sit in your house by yourself so they could come pick you off with the snap of the fingers. We need to be meeting with all our families and having a good time. That's it. Have a good time on the way out. That's it. Because when the army tanks, fuck the virus, fuck all that shit. When the army tanks and all the soldiers and all that start hitting the streets, that's when it's going to get good. Right now, you need to meet with your homies, your peoples, your good peoples, and just chill it out. On God, drink the Henny, drink plenty of the Henny. On God, smoke your bud, smoke your drink, and smoke your weed, smoke your bud, drink plenty of the Henny. And chill on the porch. Oh God, watch it. Ain't no need to panic for nothing, bro. Just get with your peoples. Call your, look, I'm gonna say it again. Call your brothers, call your sisters, call your homeboys, and vibe. Call your homies, call your brothers, call your sisters, call your close friends, vibe out. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I live in a very white neighborhood, and I'm watching how white people maneuver in this. They all know what's up. Everybody, I live in Orange County, everybody out here know what's up. I seen a nigga watering his grass in the rain yesterday. I said, oh yeah, these niggas know what's up. All these white people out here know what's up. I seen a nigga watering his grass in the rain. I said, if that ain't a nigga who don't give a fuck, they know what's up. They got underground bunkers, all type of shit. They all know what's up out here. Oh God, they know what's up. All the higher up rich white, they already got. What did you do?
I do.
What did you do? What did you spill?
What
did you spill? Come on, let's go. So anywho, like I was saying, get with your peoples, get with your homies, get with your brothers, get with your sisters, get with your cousins, and ride it out, bro. That's all. I'm about to get with my family today. We about to have a big old party. Fuck it, a birthday party. We gonna have a piñata and all that. We gonna name the piñata. We gonna have the coronavirus written on the piñata. On God, we about to have a party today. If anybody want to pull up, hit me. On God, hit me in the DM. We about to have a full picnic at the park. On God, for what? We about to have a full picnic at the park. Anybody want to bring some sodas, some drinks, or whatever, pull up. On God. Nigga, hit me in the DM. I'm shooting out all the addresses.